God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next mod. Hope you guys are ready for this video today. We got something special planned for the Subaru. I actually just brought it out right now. Give it a few minutes to run and idle. It's struggling a bit right now. I finally got confirmation that the new expansion tank will be here this coming week. It's already shipped. It just depends on where it's gonna come from. Got the first major, well, a decent mod for the Subaru today. We got the Red Ranger here. He's polishing it up.
She's a beauty.
This is what we got going on today. We got an Invidia catback racing exhaust. So the reason why I chose this, it was in a nice budget range that it didn't make me go over and didn't cheap out on. And Invidia, you know Invidia, good brand. I was looking at Tome's, I was looking at HKS. I don't know why, just felt like going Invidia for this round. Who knows, it might be switched up in the future, might not be. Let's see how it is, but we're gonna get this jacked up. We're gonna get a before shot and after shot. All right, so we got it up, we got it jacked up, and what I was noticing actually underneath it, knowing that mostly this car, as I said before, is pretty stock, so is the exhaust, and this thing is, it looks like it's pretty rusted, so got some WD-40 Specialist rust. Spray it on for a little bit, let it sit for a good maybe 5 minutes. While that's doing that, I'm gonna get Edward to hold the camera so we can get a before and after start and rev, just for comparison once we're done. But let me get this sprayed on and we'll get that start up. Upside down. Got everything sprayed. Got all the sizes, 12 and 14 millimeters, and we're gonna get started. Pass it off to Ed so I can just break a few of these off. Try not to break another nail. Oof.
Yeah. There you go. Wow, this is gonna be ugly when it comes out. Oh, have to get these hangers now. There's no one. I got one. Oh, there's one part of the muffler. Yeah, I'll stop. Let's got this bad boy out. Damn, that's big.
Yeah.
Big guy needs a big muffler. So Dr. Eric is in there. Alright. We just jacked this baby up. There you go.
Got the second one.
Swank's making that progress.
Old exhaust is out all the way from to the cats. It was pretty easy actually. So if you don't have leverage, a good amount of leverage to get onto those bolts, then probably that's your only disadvantage. Because if you have a stock pretty rust on system, then that's really the only thing that's gonna cause a little bit issue of getting the right angle. So, but now we're gonna get into it really quick. I think I'm gonna start off with the end. What first we were gonna do, we were actually gonna put on the exit on first, but decided that since get the middle pipe on first, because it has a middle hanger, and once it's on the hanger it'll kind of dangle a little bit. That way I can get into the two bolts next to the cat on. That way it's lightly screwed on, but at the same time fully hanging and not touching the ground. Then once that's on, we can get on this the exit piece. That way, once it's on these hangers, I don't have to let it fully hang, and we can actually get on these two screws, bolts, onto the second end. Okay, so update. Wow, this is an ordeal, I swear. The biggest problem that we're having right here
is I've heard from multiple people, especially a YouTube channel named Subi Juice, that they said this spring right here that is actually factory with the old exhaust, if you do not put it back on, you'll hear some nice squeaky noises, because basically, let me see the old one, it being a bolt, it's not fully threaded. So once it meets the end thread on this, it's not gonna have a nice compressed, it's not gonna have a good compression. So after a while, at a certain time, you might hear some squeaking. So this spring actually helps it compress it a lot much tighter. And hearing that it's recommended from certain people to keep it on, I really want to, but this spring is really, really tight. A lot of vice grips, different angles have been tested. We found a few, but we finally got on one. It's just the other side that's really tight because it's towards, yeah, just a nice panel.
Body panel.
So we're gonna get this last one on. This has been taking a good, what, 3 hours?
We've been at it, yeah, about 3 hours, 3.5.
But once this is on, the rest is real easy and we can finish this up. So I'll get back to you when it's done. Oh boy, so got the mid pipe on. That was something I've never done before and hope to never do again. Let me just lay down for a second because I'm tired. So, as I told you, we were having troubles with these springs. We finally got the second one in. Oh, we really had to use some vice grips and weird angles because basically the cat from the WRX has a weird lip that does not sit flush with the new mid pipe. Basically, if it did not have that lip on the cat, or maybe if the mid pipe was a little bit more shaped to actually take in that lip, it would sit a little bit more flush to where the springs would not have been compressed more tightly than they should have been, and it would have been a lot much easier. But mid pipe's up, onto the easy part, finish the end pipe and the exit, and put this down and finish it up because I am done. He's done. See you when we get that piece up. Where'd it go? Ta-da. Oh. Yep. Oh, we're done. Get me out of here. And it's done. Of course, as I said, this part was the easiest. That's it, I'm done. We're gonna get this clip for you. Then we're gonna roll out this video because
We hungry and we thirsty.
Chick-fil-A, Aiden.
Aiden? Yep. Oh shit.
Alright guys, I hope you liked that video for today. The exhaust turned out great. This is actually the next day. Got a little bit busy with a few other things cleaning up, and me and Ed had to go to a party for a certain someone. I actually forgot to close out the video, but it was a good one. So let's just recap really quick of the Invidia. It's doing good right now. The only thing I did notice is right underneath there, right there, if you can see that, is actually touching the exhaust. So that's causing a small vibration issue, and you can hear it scratching a little bit, but I'll be able to fix that by just loosening the exhaust a little bit and actually shaving down that piece of metal, since it's not really anything important that I need to keep. That way it just has a little bit more room when it vibrates when it's driving. But as I said, the coolant expansion tank will be here this week. Actually, says shipping will take Thursday. So in the end, I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified whenever I post a new video. And so I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you liked it, and stay chillin'.